Bank and the Harrisburg Lions Club, proud sponsors of the John Travers Award, for having me as their guest speaker today. As I look around this room, I see so much talent. The competition was stiff to get to this point, and I congratulate you all. I remember sitting here with my parents and my coaches, nervously, anxiously, awaiting the announcement of the winners. I know exactly what you all are going through. And with that in mind, I'll try to keep my portion of the afternoon brief, but meaningful. As Rob mentioned, I feel like I've come full circle from 33 years ago. Wow. That makes me feel old. Thanks a lot. I've been to several, it doesn't get better? Okay, thanks. I've been to several of the John Travers Award luncheons over the years, and last year's was extra special for me because my son Trey was a nominee. I even had the opportunity to reconnect with Mrs. Travers during the luncheon. She presented me with my award back in 1982, and I brought this picture to share with her that day. It was special. What impresses me each and every year as I look at the nominees' biographies is the sheer talent on the athletic field and the giving of themselves to help others, all while maintaining terrific GPAs. Back when I won this award, I played 3 sports in high school, and yes, it was an accomplishment, but nothing like it is today. You are all pulled in so many different directions. Coaches want you to play their sport year-round. In this year's class of finalists, we have Mid-Penn title winners, District 3 gold medal winners, state champions, U.S. junior national team members, All-Americans, PennLive Big 15 members, Big 11 members, 4 sport athletes, all state athletes. The list goes on and on. These students also give back to their communities, as Shelley had mentioned. They volunteer, they peer tutor, they volunteer for the Ronald McDonald House, the Bethesda Mission. They work in the multiple disabilities classrooms, Special Olympics. They also excel in the classroom. #1 rank in the class, distinguished honors, AP Scholar Award winners, science champions, Scholastic Award writing, gold and silver keys. This is such a prestigious award that win or not, you should all be so proud. To this day, I still have people that come up to me and say, "Didn't you win the first John Travers Award winner?" I feel so proud and humbled to be associated with the man, John Travers. I sincerely say that being nominated for and winning the John Travers Award ranks right up there with some of the best things to happen to me in my life. From those that knew him at the Patriot News, Mr. Travers is described as kind, compassionate, loyal, generous, and he had an outstanding work ethic. He lived his life according to the golden rule. You all wouldn't be here if you also didn't possess these same qualities. They've gotten you this far, and now it's time to prepare yourselves for what lies ahead. You are going to some prestigious colleges: University of Virginia, Lewis, Radford, Iona, Lehigh, Washington, Penn State, West Point, Duke, and there was one other one. Oh, yeah, Yale. You will face many challenges in the years ahead. You will be independent for the first time in your life. Your mom won't be coming upstairs making sure you're awake and ready for school. Your dad won't be making sure that you go to class or eating your vegetables. Here's a few things I've learned, and I'd like to pass that advice on to you. #1, go to class. You might laugh, but it's the most important piece of advice that I have for you. Go to every single class, because copying your roommate's notes just doesn't get it done. Number 2, manage your time wisely. As Rob said, I played 3 sports at Gettysburg College: field hockey, lacrosse, and I ran track. My best grades were during the semesters while I was playing sports. For that reason, I almost went out for the basketball team just to get that GP up a little bit higher. I knew that my time was limited, so I had to make a weekly calendar to find out when should I study, when should I write that paper, when should I do laundry. And if that meant that I had to stay in on a Friday night to write that paper so I could spend my Sunday afternoon watching the Philadelphia Eagles, then that's what I did. Plus, on a Friday night, I could have any seat in the library that I wanted. So set your priorities. Number 3, get involved. It's a great way to meet friends and make contacts for the future. Number 4, take a broad range of classes in the beginning. College is another step in the ladder to success. When I went to college, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life or what major I should choose. It took me 3 tries to figure it out. My advice to you when planning your future is to find a way to get paid for doing something you love to do. For me, I love being physically active and I love being around kids. So being a health and phys ed major was the perfect fit for me. It allowed me to become a teacher, an official, and a coach. I'd like to quote an article that I read that was written by a parent of a Gettysburg College student. As athletes and parents of athletes, we become part of a community, a subculture sometimes mocked by sports critics and society as being too focused on the outcome of the game. Sports offers so much more than these critics realize. For families, it's a physical place to be together, away from work and school. For kids, it's a way to connect with each other and work towards common goals. For me, sports became a collection of personal moments, and some of these I'd like to share. Playing the sports that I loved while my family watched from the sidelines. Doris Straw was my field hockey coach at Cedar Cliff High School. The memory I have from that is her running out onto the field with a brown bag in hand, because when the action got intense, I always seemed to hyperventilate. And she'd bring it out and calm me back down. Another memory I have is going to Shippensburg University with my high school teams, and we got to play field hockey and volleyball at the state level. Sharing post-game treats with other teams after field hockey games, and cheering and chanting on the bus rides home. Traveling to Europe to play field hockey. Coaching my sons in soccer, basketball, and baseball. I let my husband handle the football. Walking across the field and the court with my parents during senior night, and now I get to do it with my sons. Watching my brother play football for Lafayette College and being part of that whole Lafayette-Lehigh rivalry. Watching my son play in the Big 33 football game. Traveling to the Orange Bowl game in Miami to watch Georgia Tech beat Mississippi State. These are just a few of my personal memories that sports have allowed me to enjoy. I'm sure your lists are going to be just as long. My son Trey asked how I handled the letdown of excitement of playing sports now that it's over for me. And after thinking about that profound question, I realized I've never left the game. It's still a part of my life. From teaching health and physical education, to coaching, to officiating, and to now watching my own children play the game they so love. I wouldn't have it any other way. So David, Abigail, Vivian, Jacob, Jen, Jihad, Zachary, Morgan, Will, and Katie, I wish you all the best, and I want to congratulate you on your achievements that got you to where you are today. time flies. Enjoy these opportunities you have been given. Live with no regrets. Don't stop doing good things. As Babe Ruth said, yesterday's home runs don't win today's games. Thank you.